Hello everybody and welcome to another Just Truck Sims video. Today we're starting a brand new video series, American Truck Simulator Special Transport Routes. I will be using this tracker that I've got. I'll display that on screen right now. Basically what this tracker shows you is the currently available special transport routes, where they depart from and where they go to, all the special transport cargo that you can carry, and all the forest machinery cargo and the heavy cargo. And basically it's a checklist so that you can cross off which ones that you've done as you do them. I'll try and remember to put a link to this in the description below, because you can have it as a PDF, as an Excel spreadsheet or a Google Doc, or even as just a picture and you can print it off. So this is a pretty new profile that I've got set up. As you can see, I'm only at level 2. If you look at my progress history, I've actually only completed 4 jobs. At this point in the game, I have no trailers of my own and I've only got $20,000. Because I hit level 2, special transport is available. So I'm going to go into the job market, select a quick job, which is the only one that I can do, filter it by special transport, and I just want to do a short one today, with it being my first video. So let's have a look at what is available. How about this one? So Idaho Falls in Idaho to Salmon in Idaho. SatNav says it's 3.5 hours. I will be driving a Kenworth W900 Aerocab Sleeper, which has 625 horsepower, 18-speed gearbox. It is a massive tech part. So let me, just before I start, I want to change the time in game, because I would like it to be morning. So I don't know if that's done that. Let me have a look, see if that's affected my quick jobs. Where was it? You know what, I'm going to go for this one instead. It's a shorter job. So have I got a pen? I have. So I will be going from Provo in Utah to Price in Utah. Let me just tick them off. Provo to Price. And what will I be transporting? A Turnkey House Construction. Wow. I can imagine this is going to be massive. So I'll be driving, the brand new Freightliner Cascadia, 605 horsepower. So I'll have to change what I said earlier, but there you go. 2 hours, 32 minutes. Let's take the job and let's hope that we are in the morning, because that's what I would like. Yes, 7 o'clock. Here we go. So we're going to start off with a bit of a montage, which will show what we're transporting. There we go. So we call them static caravans. You see that there is a camera crew there filming this momentous event of this huge transport. There are some guys checking over that everything is okay. It looks like a beautiful clear day. And before we start, one thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to adjust me cab setting. I like to have a full field of view from inside the cab. I like to see mirror to mirror. That's just the way I like to have it set up. Here's a little information screen telling you how you should overtake, avoid possible conflict with the escort vehicles, keep the cargo between them, do not drive out of the estimated route, only obey speed limitations, which will be ensured by the front escort vehicle. You can't actually go above 40 miles an hour. Watch out for the overtaking traffic, they are a pain, and this tells you how to change your lane. So the rear escort vehicle will pull out first, you stay where you are. The front escort vehicle will pull out second, you stay where you are. And then when they're both in place, you pull into the gap in between. So now that we know what we're doing, we can continue. We press F4, F4 again, and F4 again. And I'm going to start with pressing M, which seems to put your seat backward. Then I'll do L, which rotates your head, and a bit more M. Maybe a bit of J, and another M. That is how I like it. So, here we go. Let's just get a nice look at the truck. Wowzers, look at that. Okay, nice one. So, we're going to be turning right out of here. You see the police are blocking off the road. And there's another police vehicle waiting. So, on American Truck Simulator, your escort vehicles are police cars. On Euro Truck Simulator 2, your escort vehicles are yellow Volkswagen transporter vans. There are mods where you can have your own. So if you've got your own skin perhaps, and your own livery on your truck, and you want to replicate that on your car, your escort vehicles, you can certainly do that. So here we go. Right, 2 hours 29 minutes. We should be getting there at 9:40, which is great. Escort vehicle is signalling right, and we are going right. Watching the mirrors on the right there, that we don't hit that barrier or hit that police car. Straight down the middle. You see the police there are stopping traffic on the highway. Remember, you've got to stay behind them and follow their manoeuvres. Well, isn't this nice? So there we go, at 40 miles an hour. Let's put some cruise control on. Let's have a look how we look. Oh wow, yeah. Big vehicle straddling 2 lanes. Let's go to Cinecam. Nice. And there you see traffic already attempting to overtake. You've got to be careful of them. Right, let's go back to our interior view. So we are coming off the highway at the next exit. Signal and slow down. So it looks like it's going to be quite a sharp bend at the top. Turning left. Okay, I thought it was going to be a junction, but it's not. Now you see it's a red light, but because I have a police escort, straight through that red light. Oh, I'll be all over the road here, aren't I? Looking good. He seems to be going a little bit slow, doesn't he? Oh, we'll just... And then when I hit the brakes, he hits the brakes. That's not very clever, is it? Right, come on. Let's just increase our speed by dropping a few gears. Right, we'll stick it at 31. Beautiful mountains. Slightly worrying when you can't see the escort vehicle. That is a risk that you take when you play in this view. Oh, what's that scene very close to me? Yes. Right, so here we go. Oh, dear me. Maybe I can speed up just a tad now, see if he will acquiesce. So you may have noticed earlier I changed the in-game time. It was something like 1 o'clock in the morning or thereabouts. Start a special transport job at 1 o'clock in the morning, it's got to be pitch black. These are already difficult to do, let alone doing them in the dark. If you want to do them in the dark and add another layer of challenge to it, by all means go ahead. But if you're just starting out, and if you want to admire this beautiful scenery, then you want to do it in the daytime. So I use the developer console to change the time in game from 1ish to 7 o'clock in the morning. Now with the special transport job, you always have that little montage, slow getting out of the place where you're starting. You're probably looking at a good half hour before you're even out of the town that you're starting from. So you need to think about your start time very carefully. If you're starting it at midnight, 1, 2, 3 in the morning, it's going to be pitch black when you're starting off. If you start at 4, 5, 6 in the afternoon, early evening, then depending on your route, it's going to be pitch black when you arrive. If you start at 7 o'clock in the morning, spot on. You're going to have daylight your whole route. Even if it starts to chuck it down with rain, even if there's a thunderstorm, you're still going to have daylight. So that's my preferred time to start, 7 o'clock in the morning. Speeding a bit here, just slow it down. Oh, these brakes are very sensitive. So I will list in the description below the current version of the game that I'm using. This is this profile that I'm playing at now is totally vanilla, so I've got no mods whatsoever. All I have is the up-to-date DLC from SCS software. So I've got no third-party mods for maps, I've got no third-party trailers or trucks or anything like that. This is just the vanilla game. So if you want to go onto the game and do these transport routes, as long as you've got the latest packs from SCS, this is what you'll be playing. Sorry. I'll also list in the description below my current spec, what equipment I'm using, and also what equipment I would really like to get my hands on in the future. Time will tell whether I can make the upgrades that I like. But tell me what you think of this game. Have you done all of the special transport routes? What do you think of them? Have you driven this route in real life? How accurate is it? How well have SCS software portrayed this route in this game? Okay, we are exiting this road shortly. We are 33 minutes away from our destination. It's gone quite well so far. So you'll notice as well that the escort vehicle will move out to the middle of the road if there is traffic approaching and you're on a single lane road like this. That's to tell oncoming vehicles that they need to move over because there's a wide load approaching. But it can sometimes get tricky. It's alright on a road like this because there's no barriers on the side. But if you've got a road where there's a barrier to the left and a barrier to the right, and the escort vehicle wants oncoming traffic to move across, and they're not keen on doing so, and you've got nowhere to go, you're in a bit of a stalemate, and it can prove quite difficult. Right, now this looks like a bit of a windy road. But if you look at my mini map, you can just make out the flag of our destination. We're almost there. Okay, I need to turn off here by the looks of it. So there goes my escort vehicle, end of the route for them, which means that we are now on site. Final leg of the journey. He's telling me to keep going. Thank you very much, matey. Okay, I'm not allowed to go left, I will have to go right. Thank you. Well, aren't these a very helpful team? Oh, inside the cabin there. Look at this bouncing all over the place. Oh, watch the road, watch the road. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I don't want to damage the cargo at this last point when everyone's watching. The cameras are going to be on me and everything. Okay, so round here. I do like this truck. Another thing to bear in mind with any special transport job that you do, even if it's using your own company, when you start the job you will always be 100% rested and you will always have a full tank of fuel. So there's no need for any stops whatsoever. It's literally a point-to-point drive. Okay, here we go. The other thing to bear in mind is parking. Now, you may hate parking in this game and you may always skip parking, but on special transports, the parking is the easiest thing in the world. You don't need to reverse, you don't need to maneuver. I've never done this job before, but I can guarantee you the parking is going to be a straight job. Here we go, turn around here. There you go, look, an easy, what is it, 15 or 25 XP for this? So you just line it up, slow down, there you go, put it into neutral, put the handbrake on, I think it's that one, and disconnect. Excellent, job complete. Special transport missions done. So let's have a look. Driven distance 1 hour and 30. I'll start again. Driven distance 114 miles. Time taken 3 hours and 56 minutes. Yeah, that's a bit longer than what it said it was going to be, but I took it very carefully. Base reward $4,479, 387 XP. Proficiency bonus $82. High value cargo bonus $412, 69 XP. Trailer maneuvering bonus, I believe that is the parking. So there you go, 15 XP. It's not a lot, but it adds up. And that has increased me from level 2 to level 3. I'm now a newbie. So I get to add some skill points. I will do that now and just add another high value cargo and apply that. And there we go. I'm done. So let me know, what do you think of this video? Have you ever planned all of your special transport routes? Will you download this and use it to tick off and keep going? Well, I will definitely put a link to this in the description. Don't forget to check out my other videos. I have a crazy trucking series that you might find rather amusing and totally different to what you've just seen. I've also got a Euro Truck Simulator 2 special transport routes playlist, so check that out as well, and I'll see you in the next video.